Hey, what's going on? It's Sean. I want to put together a video today talking to you about TFP and modeling test shoots. If you're new to photography, you've probably heard 1,000 times that you should not be doing any kind of shooting for free, which is generally true, but I think there's a lot of value that you can get out of doing a TFP or modeling test shoot, and I want to break down my process here for you today. So I think we should get the elephant out of the room first, and that's understanding what TFP actually means. So TFP means time for picture, which is the exchange of photographs for a model's time, or in some cases even a stylist or a hair and makeup person, where they'll get access to the photos that you've created on set in exchange for the time of being there. So if you're just starting out, you're probably wondering, like, what do you even offer somebody in your first TFP or modeling test shoot? And I know early on I was trying to do it where I would offer a single outfit just for an hour of time, thinking that I was really saving somebody by not spending hours and hours with me trying to create some images. But one thing that I've realized over time is that you want to get the most bang for your buck when you're out there. So nowadays I offer 3 outfits. So I'll ask the model to bring 3 outfits, or a stylist to provide 3 outfits for the model. And then in exchange for that, I'll offer 8 photographs that are edited and retouched. This is like super important because if you're only photographing one outfit and one location, you end up with just like this huge collection of photographs, but they all kind of look the same. And when you break that out and you're able to do 3 different outfits, you have more variety when it comes to posting them on your website or your social media platform of choice. One question I had early on was how to provide a wardrobe for shoots. And this could go a number of different ways depending on how much you like doing that kind of stuff yourself, if you like styling people, if you have a budget to be able to source any kind of clothing or things like that. For me, oftentimes I'm asking the model what clothing they offer, what do they own already, and then I put together a lookbook that has a bunch of the things that I would like to photograph. I send that to them and ask for feedback on what they have or what they might need, and we kind of collaborate to get what we need. I have had in the past where I've asked models to bring items that look similar to these things and it's come out great. And then I've had other ones where I didn't use a single photo in my portfolio because none of the clothes were the style that I was actually looking for. Beyond this, you can also bring on a stylist if you want to put some more weight behind the style and the clothing that's being chosen. So in this case, you just want to get a hold of your model and find out what sizes they're wearing. And then you want to relay that to your stylist and see what they have access to, what they could get, and then what's going to meet the style of the shoot that you're putting together. I know early on I was super stressed about locations, particularly because I wanted to shoot everything in a studio and it just didn't seem possible. It is possible to shoot a lot of photos on location outside and get great results. I often just look for like solid walls that I can shoot against, and it turns out great a lot of the times. But often, if you just really want to shoot in a studio, you can find local options in your area for decently cheap hourly rates. And what you could do then is, if it's still outside of your budget, is to ask the other people on your session to pitch in towards it. So you could either pitch in with another model, or if you're going to be doing a bigger shoot, you could pitch in with a couple models and have everybody put in $50, $75, $100, and then put that all towards a pot to be able to rent out that studio for a certain amount of time. And I found that a lot of people are actually open to that if they believe what they're going to get from the session is going to be worth the extra investment. When it comes to finding models, I think this is easily one of the most stressful, but also one of the easiest things to come across. Oftentimes I lean on Instagram and I just search local hashtags for my area. So I'm in New York and I'll look up NYC models or modeling NYC or some kind of variation of that. And then I'll go through that list and find people who look like they're at a similar level as me, or maybe even slightly above that, and see what I can offer to them to create new work. Additionally, you might end up wanting to work with some modeling agencies, which is sometimes a little more difficult, especially when you're starting out, but my advice is always just to be honest, be open, offer a lot of value, offer as much as you possibly can to help somebody get started with their books, And a lot of times I'll send emails to agencies and I'll just say, hey, do you have anybody new in your studio or new in your agency that need photographs for their books? And on occasion I get responses with people that can shoot with me, and we usually set up things and get stuff going. One thing I would say is to try not to get frustrated by the whole process. Even today, I can send out dozens on dozens of emails, and on average, I'm getting back maybe 10% of responses. And even of those people, I'm still getting a smaller number of those people who actually come through for a TFP or modeling test shoot, and we come away with images that we like. So if you're reaching out to like 5 or 6 people and nobody's responding, don't give up, keep going, because somebody at some point will respond to you, and you just have to kind of like put in that grind to make it happen. And that's basically it for everything today. If you guys have any follow-up questions about this, if there's something that I missed, just let me know in the comment section below, and I would love to answer those questions as best I can. For now though, if you're interested in following along with some of the photos that I'm creating from the day-to-day, you can check me out on Twitter, Instagram, and Glass at Sean P. Bruce. Thanks for watching.